Hello, welcome back. Last time I overcame my obstacle at a bit of a cost to myself. Just did not have anything left in the tank to continue, but it's a fresh day now. I am ready to place something new in this game. Let's see what's going on here. There's stuff up here. There's a secret to the right, isn't there? Good luck getting up there, though. Okay, do it on the right side then. Yeah, there's a secret up there. Okay, well, I have a destination and it's not down. Hold up, okay. So, cancel everything you were doing, figure out how to get in there. I assume that water is real water, and I'm pretty sure I see how I would have to do things to get up to that spot. Most of them. You go down. Okay. So I think mostly get this out of the way, use it for dash refreshes and stuff to get into that water on the right. Or maybe the thing right below it. From that water in the right, jump up and left out of the water, dash up, veer right, get in the water again. Jump up and left out of the water, dash up, veer right, get in the water again. Climb up there, step to the right. And then that floating, the moon block up there is for my return path, so I will be returning from that. Alright. Let's hope I parsed all that right. I think I want the metal springboard first. So now, right, more springboard shenanigans. Because I can't get enough of those. Just figure out the timing for that, and... okay, try that again. Yup. What? So being in this water. Huh? Well, that was not a jump at all. I can jump out of water, right? Oh, maybe I can't, but I can dash out of water. Right, and it refreshes immediately. That's the story. Makes more sense. Whoops. Oh, springboards. I've already spoken about why springboards are such a problem for me, but to reiterate... it's because it's an action that happens to me, not one that I initiate. Whoa, that was not really much of a dash either. I guess I need to be closer to the surface. I mean, a sideways surface of water. Not surprising that would behave a bit strangely. Yeah, so just because I have to time... wow, okay, that's not working well at all. Where do I need to stand for that? What? Well, I was facing left that whole exchange. And again, yeah, I was holding right that entire time. But Madeline didn't want to face that way. Oh, I can stand here! Well, that helps. No such advantage conferred to me here, though. Well, that worked. Okay. Then I should just be able to do that. Check it out, I'm here. Okay, I think this will take me to someplace new, maybe? Or maybe the same place. Okay, what have I found? A teleport to another interlude, possibly? I did look all the way down. I didn't see like a strawberry or anything. This level doesn't have any of those. Hello, dinosaur. What are you? Is that one of them Pokemons? It kind of has that look to it. Yeah, okay. I've seen that name before. Got it. Okay. What are you doing in this game? Cursed place. I see. Uppercase H. But it's a linear path. How could you get lost? Well, I mean... I've shown how possible it is to do that. Seas of Time, where time is governed from. Oh yes, of course. Temporal Tower. I wonder if this is some sort of reference to, like, a Spring Collaboration 2020 map or something like that, since we've seen those before. Or, you know, some other... Yeah, that's sounding a whole lot like that. Stay the tower was in. Okay. If this is referring to something else that's also, like, something playable in this game, or lore from elsewhere, feel free to let me know, because I don't know this reference. Dialga? What is happening here? Or this could just be, like, background lore created just for this situation. Certainly possible. Okay. Adventurers. Maybe this is a reference to another game entirely? Okay. And is that where all the stuff in World Abyss came from? All these names. I don't know who any of these are. Okay. Wow. So sweaty. And you're like doing squats there or something with your tail. This is a very large creature. Bigger than I would have expected from having seen pictures of this thing before. Also, Madeline's kind of short, but not that short. You have a lot to say, too. She wants to be helpful? Alright. Yeah, it's a little hard to get out of this place. I'm working on it. You'll have more trouble fitting through the gaps at your size. I'm tiny, and it's still hard for me. Okay. Okay, is this advice for how to play the levels or something else? Creation trio? Is this referring to, like, were there 3 people who worked on this level or something and that's who they are? I'm having to make a lot of guesses here. I'm not having to, I'm choosing to. Okay, so that's how that conversation... Oh, this is a nice animation. You were in contemplation. And you're back in it now. That's how that conversation looks to somebody who doesn't really get the references or any of the context. There's a creature here. Talked about a bunch of stuff I don't really know about. And I followed some of the words. Anyway... so I can't really do much swimming in there. That's too high for me to possibly reach by any mechanic I currently know. So I'm probably just going back the way I came. Let's just check. Okay, so camera stops scrolling there. I'm assuming there's a death plane alongside this. Again, there are no strawberries to find here, so I don't have to worry about that type of secret. I worry a little bit about accidentally backtracking if I jump off from something that's kind of to the left here. Okay, I was testing if there was a death plane there. There was. Right, now I got teleported here. How do I actually escape? I'm gonna try going down. Maybe that will do it. This is the same shape I was just interacting with in another spot. Whoop. If I keep going down, do I return the way I came? Ooh. So it would seem this is probably death. That's almost definitely death. Okay, And I'm back. Alright. Alright, well, there we go. That was an experience, alright. Okay, this is my spawn point. Wow. Okay, good enough. Close enough. That jump could have made it. I accept my respawn. Okay. A secret was found and hopefully fully explored. If not, then whatever. Then it wasn't. Alright, so I assume I want to start this moving down. And I'm gonna be interacting with it at some point on the way down. I don't know if there's any meaning in going right of here, because the screen is open that way. If I could get over there. And here. And there. That's probably just where the level continues, like I'll get to a checkpoint and then... Well, I don't know, that goes left. Alright, so the runaway touch switches are here again. I see 3 spots? 1, 2, 3. Are there more? Yes. 4, 5, 6. 6 spots, only 1 color this time. A dream block is here. I know I'm parsing this in a funny order. Alright, so let's imagine. I already know how to initiate that thing moving. I probably ignore the wooden springs. After the metal one, just go down and... Yee! How nicely does that line me up? Imperfectly. If I steer left just a little bit, I can easily tweak it into something good enough. Okay. Well, I could use both of my dashes to go down there, but then I would have nothing left. There's not a whole lot of options I get of doing that. Is there a trick dash that I could do? Oh, there might be, actually. I think I see something. If I dash before eating that crystal, and then do an up left, that's... Yeah, that gets me a little further along. I think if I can figure out the timing, that will get me somewhere, maybe. I should do a crouch dash there. Have a little more room, but I think this is more or less what I want to be doing. Here we go. Okay, so up left on the dream block, it's gonna be falling down. I'm gonna guess down left, then right and hyper or something? Well, not exactly. I was gonna do something, but I guess my opportunity's gone. Now I'm just dead. So those will be falling more or less in parallel with each other. If I dream jump after the down left, I could get to a height where I could dash right and dream hyper, and that's a clear dream hyper setup. Yeah. I'm not getting to that crystal without assistance. Can you provide assistance? Perhaps I want to do the metal spring right in this little notch? If I'm more or less in parallel... then that'd more likely be a wooden spring. Is that? I didn't see where this went. I assume here? Okay, then I fall down. Probably interact with the spring again. Dream block is still there. So it's probably 1, 2, 3. What's the dream block in line with? So the left side of it intersects the center of that circle, okay? This feels to me less like a dream hyper and more like a dream jump than a right dash. Hard to say for sure though. So springy thing will be there. I assume this is 4. Gotta get to the right side of the springy thing. Right side is aligned with what? The left side of that circle, right? Let me double check that. Yes. Okay, so the left side of that circle aligns with the right side of the spring mover. And the right side of it is retracted spikes. So that's probably the moment when I'm clinging onto that. I get the pink crystal, I wall bounce or something to escape the pit. Then I'm on the right side and I fall down and I probably use that crystal to the up left. Then go up because I'll still have a dash. Get this. Okay, so right side of the thing is going to be in the center of that circle. It's going to be all spiky and in the way. So if I'm using up the spikes here, that's no good. I don't have time to just let it pass by. The dream block, meanwhile, is just doing its own thing over here. I don't think I'm involved with that. Probably? It's a little hard to tell for sure. I think I don't go down there. I switch sides at this point. So somehow, after I've touched spot number 4... Wait, 4... 5. There were 6. 1, 2, 3. That's spot number 5. After I touch spot number 5, then I'm with the dream block the rest of the way down. So dream block is in this column. If I can get to it, I'll just do a dream grab on the left side of it, switch to a dream grab on the right side. What's going to happen here? I cling onto the thing. Dash through hyper if you want. Maybe I don't want. I don't know. Do I need dashes after that? Well, I don't know where it goes. Okay, well that's not straightforward. I feel like I understand the steps. This timing's gonna be a thing every time. Okay, right, that thing's moving down, so I have to take that into account with where I aim. I'm gonna come out a little lower than where I enter. I guess I am always crouch dashing there by default. Yeah, that's where the brown springs are. How am I doing this? I'm letting the spring complete and dashing up right, I hope? If I were a little higher, maybe? I interrupted myself. Let's assume what I was saying was not important. Oh, I spot something I didn't see before. There's a one-way thingy here I could probably use to exit. Just like flop out of the dream block and be above without having to do the dream jump? Is that gonna work? Yeah, yes, and it gets me to the other thing quicker? Maybe? Does it actually? Actually, I don't know. I feel like I might need to be significantly quicker here. Yee! Well, there's no way I'm catching the metal springs, so, I mean, that's just a little more comfortable for me than going above. Probably because it's the first thing I did, and I made it work once. Hup, hup, hua. Yep, yep, hua. So I'm still not high enough for that. An updash will have trouble hurdling over that spike. I think I just need to somehow be higher at the time that after I spring, but the spring kind of puts me at a specific spot. Kind of? Is the solution... Okay, let's test something. No, even if what I wanted to get at was the spot above the little notch in the spikes I'm using, I don't think I could get that high. My dream hyper's not hypering. That's because I'm doing it wrong. If I did spring there, it would put me straight into that solitary spike. So, like, it's... just have to figure out how to aim for that, I think. It's probably a spot that works. Yep. Oop. Ah, dang it. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this opening. Everybody who knows what I'm not good at would easily be able to predict that opening is going to give me trouble. I mean, it's not like the most troublesome thing, but it's It is troubling me. I think I need to dash if I'm going up right later, if I'm going right earlier. I don't think I'm going right though, so just up right later, probably? I'm sure I will learn all about what I am racing against, because this is always a race. It always amounts to one of those. Just, I don't know what the race is at the start. That's kind of hard to aim at. Let's try a right dash. Well, help if my Dream Hyper went off. No. Okay, so straight up... See, straight up, there's not going to be a path that misses both this spike and that spike and lets me veer right. Pretty sure that doesn't exist. So let's speculate on whether I'm actually going counterclockwise. If I did that... First of all, could I? So there may be a path where I can dash up and get over top of that. My next move's probably... over here. I will need a dash at that point. You can't be that dash, so I'll be springing in this spot. I'm racing to get a spring on here. But after that spring, I need to not dash? Until I'm at the dream block? Okay, how's that timing gonna work? That again makes me think I want to hit the metal spring in this spot, because I am dashing into it. It'd be compatible with that if I were somehow quick enough. Maybe I need to be quicker. Gonna try something that probably won't work, but just to have tried it. If I'm a little bit lower, that was a crouch dash by the way. I mean, if I can slip into that spot, it won't be clear for sure that I can, unless I do it. And also, I don't think that would be involved. I can. Even if I did that, I mean, looking at, like, the metal spring had already passed the spot there, hadn't it? Pretty much. Yeah, so it would not let me catch the cycle I was thinking of catching. So in that amount of time you move here. So if I'm hitting the wooden spring there, going up and down, then I need to hit it again here? It seems too soon to be possible. Don't think there's anything I can do to truncate my spring off of that and get here quicker. If I use my dash, then I'm just out of dash. Well, let's try what I'm already doing a few more times and see if it starts making more sense. Like, I still want to see if there's some route that does let me up left dash through there, because that feels a lot more natural than going up. But okay, but also let's try up. Since I haven't actually tried it, I don't know how natural it feels. Not very. But try again. See if we can do it better. Okay, yeah, so aiming for that, again, I'm not looking at the right spot to aim at, so I just, it's a looking problem. Well, that wasn't, I was looking, that was a just not doing the right thing based on what I saw problem. I just don't feel like I'm quite high enough to hurdle the thing with an up dash, but I'm also not high enough to go the other way. Oh, well, that made it work. Also, I got here with time to spare. I'm gonna actually up right dash into this. All of this is working better than I feel like it should have. I went the wrong way. Okay. So if I make all of that work... Again, yeah, no, the up dash absolutely did not feel natural, but it worked. So it is possible to go counterclockwise. And I did catch up with to this with time to spare. Okay. So if I correctly did a down left dash like I meant to... While I could dream grab, I don't think it's... I think it's pointless and I should just dash right instead. It probably is a dream hyper. No, I think it's a dream jump. Because a hyper would just not take me to the right spot. Dream jump will go a little bit higher and close enough to the same distance. The spring is... 2 tiles right of that crystal. Am I springing there? I think so. Then what am I doing? I think I'm putting my body against the right side of that thing. Going down, hitting the thing while bouncing, getting to the right. But then it's all spiked up. Okay, so that probably means this is the moment when I go under. Can I do that? Spring my way up. Get here. Use the top of it to do a reverse wave dash here? Right, I had a dash problem, and a reverse wave dash on top of this would probably solve that problem by letting me cover the horizontal distance that springing would not let me do. So reverse wave dash on the thing, just barely missed that. Fall down to where the dream block will eventually be. Actually, it'll probably be here-ish. At that point, I'm probably just dashing down right and then left and dream jumping or hypering or something. I'd probably actually just do a dream grab. No, that pink crystal is... it might be enough. Let's say I was climbing on something here. I jumped left into the pink crystal, and the jump carried me all the way to this circle, or at least I started a left dash. I'd fall down, I'd do an up left dash. I think I would make it there fine. Question is, how far left does that go? Do I need another one of those dashes to, or both of them, to get from here to the surface? And I won't know until I'm down there. But overall, the room doesn't look too bad. Seems doable. Certainly nothing like the last one that I was in. No, I do not like that. It doesn't work for me. But I might have to make it work. Let's try the up-left route again, just to see if there's a way to make that happen. Because the up route, again, just feels really bad. Oh, sorry, upright is what I meant. I don't think so. The angle just never lines up. I'm too low. And I don't have a way to be higher at that spot. Right? I don't think so. Alright, so... man, alright, so I'm just... I need to put my mind on the dream hyper a little more. I know all of the ways to make the inputs work, I'm just not thinking about it here. Ooh. Okay, so think about it. Oh, I still failed, even though I was thinking about it. Right, I was too early. Think about it and don't be too early. Alright, the right inputs at the right time, but also enter the dream block at the right spots. All 3 of those ingredients are necessary. Well, I thought I was doing it. Never mind. Even focusing on it, I still mess it up often. There's this little intricate bundle of actions here. Man, how do you want me to do that? Well, I need to hit the top of the notch. Which means my upright aim needs to be kind of better. So hit the top of the notch where the springboard is. Get to the perfect horizontal position, so aim for like the left side of that crystal. Now hold up. Can't I use that crystal? If I have time to spare and there is a spring... then yeah, can't I just dash up twice and fall down? That would be much easier, and I think it fits in the route. Dang it! Okay, that dream hyper. I think I get distracted by being carried down by the moving dream block, and that somehow messes me up enough to to just not carry it out correctly. Yeah, it's just I don't know why that's so hard for me. Whoops, that was... I think that was a leftward dream hyper I did there. I don't know, just getting my script tangled in a knot there. Surprisingly complex spot right here. Okay, so that was the theory. Because I don't need my hair, I'm gonna be springing, and that'll restore it. But I have to be at the right spot for that, and it's not particularly visually obvious. It is if I look in the right place. But again, it's just another thing to remember. Whoa, that... okay, my dash didn't go off. Yeah, I don't usually have this much trouble with Dream Hypers, but right here I am having trouble. Okay, so I'm in a good spot. Again, get carried down, so calculate the angle differently. Go a little earlier. Then it's a right dash, a jump, a right dash, a careful fall, wall bounce. I don't know if I'll be in time, but again, I'm moving faster than I always think I do when I'm watchtowering. And again, I don't think I'll be in time to get under the thing, but also I move faster than I think when I'm looking with the watchtower. Okay. Dude, like, what is with my Dream Hyper ability right now? It's just not with me. It shouldn't be so distracting that I see the camera shift down, but it really, really is. It's just something looks different from what I'm used to, and that throws it all off. Oops. Yeah, I guess, okay, so what that probably does is crosses some of the wires in my, my reflexes for making me think I'm doing, like, a diagonal Dream Hyper, like if I'm dashing up right, or down right, I guess it would be. And it just throws everything off so that the normal orthogonal dash just doesn't do what I want it to do. Okay, so learn to do this. Like, I can tell myself what's going on, but my fingers aren't listening. Please listen to me, fingers. Please listen to me. Like, you know how to do this. Alright, I'm gonna close my eyes. I had my eyes closed and I nailed the Dream Hyper. That works. Once. Doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it did work. What if I look elsewhere? I'm going to not look at myself while I do this and see if that helps. Gonna look at where I'm going. No. No, that was a dream jump. Look but understand what you're seeing. Just expect the camera to shift down. Just, it is incredible how jarring that is. Such a small shift, but it completely throws off my entire mojo here. Ah, right, 2 dashes. Two dashes. Wah! Yeah, I don't like that veer, but it's apparently what I have to do. At least on the route that I'm on. It's fine. I've done worse a couple of rooms ago. Video recorder's stealing all my frames now, as it decides to do every so often. Still gotta set up my solution to that, but it hasn't happened yet. Every time lately it happens, it feels like it's getting worse, but I don't think it is. I think it's just... I always forget how bad it is. And what's funny is, like, it's barely noticeable on video. It's so much more impactful to be, like, actually making the inputs. Like, I have these specific timings I need to hit. And when suddenly my whole screen freezes for, you know, 2 or 3 frames, then it's more jarring than this thing shifting the camera down. You're seeing how that's just, like, completely destroying my ability to do what I need to do here? Bad frame time might be over now, though, so that's nice. God, that fall is bad. Okay, I got a better idea. Let's wait for the second dash a little longer. Or... no... yeah, that's... okay. I don't know, that spot is just like... everything doesn't line up there. Everything. Oops. Is there really no way... what if I hold the jump button after I'm springing? Oh, well that worked. I held the jump button and it took me where I needed to be. Maybe that was all I was missing. Just hold jump and gravity is less. Okay. I tried to dream hyper, which was the wrong thing to do. Also, it fails. Okay, well that makes that whole exchange way less awkward. Yeah, alright. Just hold jump. A place where the reduced jump gravity matters. So again, I actually succeeded at dream hypering there. My instincts are so strong to do that it's gonna take extra effort to convince myself to just dream jump. But okay, I'm glad I found the jump button thing. That's so much nicer. Dream jump, I did it! Alright, so spring, please calm yourself. There is no possible way I'm going under that. Absolutely not. It's going to be extremely in the way when I'm here. Like, I will be facing it flat in the face when I'm in that spot. So how am I doing anything? I don't know. I'm gonna make a decision that might be weird here. I'm kind of tired of pushing myself extra hard to get things done. That last room sort of, I don't know, changed my tolerance for these things. I am still in recovery from room 4.1, I think I ended up calling it. I met a dinosaur today, and parsed most of this room. I'm like 2/3 of the way through, I would say. But often I say stuff like that and then discover there's like 5/3 of the room left that I just don't know about yet. So I'm gonna just say this is maybe more like a halfway point, but I am glad I solved this one problem up here. Okay, so next time, next bit of this.